Once everybody get in, we'll start eating. So just come in and enjoy yourself, and we'll start. So welcome to Trucking Up the Scales. Girl, I've been waiting to see you. I know, right? And you made it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made it. And who are you? Hold on, you gonna put the dump trailer on there, or you gonna turn it into a dump trailer? Okay. Yeah, no, because that pulling.
What's up, Sass?
And remember, you can, you will, you will. But what I tell myself, I can, I am, and I will. Because I have somebody depending on me. My why is my girls. My why is my husband. My why is my mother. Those are the people that look me in my face and tell me I can keep going. So every day I remind myself, I can, I will, I am. I can, I will, I am. There's nothing too big for me. And when I seen that I lost everything, and when I say everything, I'm talking 7 figures, y'all. I'm not talking little. When I say I lost everything, the phone stopped ringing, the social media posts stopped coming, the reposts stopped coming. Nobody didn't want you coming to speak at their event. Nobody wanted to talk to you because they felt like you fell off. But God said, I ain't fall off, baby, I'm purging you. I'm purging you because I want them to know that this is not your doing. I want you to know that this is not your doing. So trust him, trust him. And all these people that's new to transportation, I'm going to tell you it's a love-hate relationship.
You better tell them.
But I promise you, it will take you places and put you in rooms that nobody. I can walk in the room, I'm sitting at the table, no disrespect, I'm not racist at all, but I'm sitting at the table with a whole bunch of white men with some old money. And they looking at me like, who is this little black girl from Miami? Who is she? How's she running this region? Why she got so many trucks? Because God said I can. You get what I'm saying? Trucking put me, real estate made me good and I love it. It's another stream of income, but trucking put me in some rooms that I didn't know I could be in, that I sometimes question myself, am I good enough? But what I tell everybody that I meet, I'm no better than nobody else. The only thing gonna separate us is our hustle, our will, our faith, and our desire. And if you can match any of that I have, I promise you, it's sky high for y'all. So please, please, please take advantage of what Sassy and Fab has put together today. Network with everybody, please. Ask questions. If there's anything that I can pour into anyone, please let me know. But I'm here just like y'all to put my pen and paper to the pad and just learn what I can. And I thank y'all for the opportunity. I thank y'all for putting this together. And I thank y'all for bringing me here. But I got to introduce the man of the hour. So I need everybody on their feet. So welcome, Mr. Butterfly.
It's a chair right here, and it's a chair right there.
I love you.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? I saw my guy, Country CEO, so he brightened me up. I didn't know he was coming. This guy's in St. Louis. He's killing the dump truck game out there. So if y'all out on the Midwest side of it, and y'all into the dump truck game, follow or holler at my bro, Country CEO. His name is Perry. He's killing it. He's been other guy. He's like my mentee, but he's my brother. My guy Grip pulled up on me. That's him right here. Grip sitting right here. He knew nothing about trucking. He's from Henderson, where I live at now. I brought him to my house, sat down, told him about the trucking game. He was in the real estate game strong. Came over to the trucking game. Now he got tractors, box trucks, dump trucks in Atlanta. He run them all over. So if y'all in the Atlanta area, he knocking the dump truck game down there. That's my man Grip. He got a multi-million-dollar transportation business today just from me and his conversation. He's killing the game right now too. So thanks for him coming too. Then I don't know if all y'all saw the Truck and Hustle podcast I did. Yeah. Okay, I got the Foothills in the back, Tanya and her husband. My phone rung one day and they was like, we got a dump truck in the North Carolina area. We saw your Truck and Hustle podcast. We want to come work with you. They came the next day and we've been getting the money ever since. So shout out to the Foothills for trusting in me and coming running the fab. And that's basically it, man. That's how this game works, man. It's all about communication. It's all about relationships. And like D just said, none of us can win alone. So before I get into the dump truck game, I'm gonna get into what makes you successful in logistics. You have to get you right first. I don't care how much I teach you. I don't care how much you read, how much you Google, how much you watch on YouTube. None of that is going to come together if you're not right first. So it's like you built, you raising a baby. So if you work a job right now, you on your 9 to 5, and you got paid Friday, and you broke before next Friday, trucking ain't for you. Because if you don't have discipline in this game, you will lose everything you have. And people don't believe me when I say that because they don't have the hands-on experience I have. My wife is sitting back there right now. We almost lost our house. We almost lost our cars. We almost lost everything, messing with this trucking game. And if you have a partner in your life right now, like the Foothills, Tanya and her husband, they own Foothills Trucking. If you have a partner in your life that you plan on coming to this business with, if you're going left and your partner's going right, it's not going to work. Trucking is a dog. It's a hard business. If you're watching all these social media guys, millions, delete them. That shit is lies, it's fakes, it's lies. You good, sis?
Yes, sir.
It's lies, it's fakes. Them people are there for one reason only. They there to get your money. That's it. Nothing is easy about trucking. And the reason I tell you guys that you have to get you right first, because trucking doesn't run on a 9 to 5 system. Trucking is here, is there, is here. I got scheduled for Monday that I have for Friday. That's scheduled to change 7 times, and today is only Saturday. So that's what trucking do. It's no 7 days a week of trucking, it's 8 days a week. And a lot of you guys that follow me on Instagram and Facebook and you follow me, yes, you see what I am at today. So you see the success I am today. It wasn't always that when I first started out. Me and my wife started this business with $13,000. We spend that on our grandkids today in McDonald's in 2 or 3 months. And why this is so important to us, because with that $13,000, we could have went to the mall, we could have went to Jamaica, we could have went on a trip, but we had something that was called discipline. And that's why I say it starts with you first. If you don't have the discipline, if you don't have the desire, if you don't have the will, you're not going to make it in this business. And I tell people all the time before they come into this business, I give them the bad parts of the business, not just the good parts of the business, because the bad is going to weigh out the good until you get over the hill. So I've been doing this now 15 years. I've been over the hill now about maybe 8, 9 years, baby. We've been good? Yeah, we've been good a long time now. But we don't forget those days where we had to take the mortgage money to pay the truck note. We had to take the light bill money to put in the fuel tank. So we'll never forget those days. And when you come from them humble beginnings, sky's really the limit for you, because you always know you can always go back to where you started from. It don't have to be this way. It don't have to be good all the time. But you always have to remember, if you got you right, everything else gonna fall in place. But don't come in this game thinking you're gonna hustle it, or thinking you're just gonna get a few dollars over here, Trucking don't work that way. And I just really can't explain how it works, but just know it takes work, man. It takes work. I call my guy Grip, we on the phone, and every conversation he have to call me back, or I have to call him back. Why? Because them trucks is calling on the other line. So if you're not ready for that life, don't waste your time, because it's coming. Those phone calls are coming. I don't have no days off, and I'm successful in trucking. I can retire today in trucking and live a comfortable life, me and my wife, and just live a comfortable life from here on out. But I love trucking. So when you come into trucking, of course you're not going to love it at first, but when you learn to love it, when you start saying you love it, your money's going to start going like this. Because you're loving it, you're not doing it just to do it. Of course we got to take care of our families. Of course we need money. That's all of us. And then I want to get back to the point when she said, when Dee said you got to have a coach. Last week, Fab Trucking and the dump trucks, I think we made, in 5 days, I think we was at 210,000 we made last week, right? So that's a lot of money. Not all profit, so don't get it twisted. I ain't up here fronting. That's not all profit. A lot of coming out that money. I probably ended up with about 10,000 because I had a lot of breakdowns. But so we made 200 and some thousand in 5 days last week, right? With that type of money you making, it would change some people to become a new person. But once that money changes you and puts you out of your lane into another lane that you think you're supposed to be in because you're making that type of money now, you just failed. Because that money, that 210,000, my wife handles all the finances. That 210,000 is in the bank. I'm gonna ask my wife Thursday, babe, what the bank account looking like? She'll probably be like, there's 7,000 in there. I'm gonna be like, 7,000? Who's smoking crack? What you mean 7? It was just 210. But this is trucking. And so even though we make that type of money, sometimes it's all more of it is profit than a loss. It's never really a loss, but it's not the profit that you expect to have. So that's what trucking does. And I'm getting back to what Dee said about a coach. I make 106 figures a week, and I still have a coach. The guy who put me in is named Jake. That's still my coach. So once you feel that you're uncoachable, I don't care how much money you make, you done. Because something new in trucking is happening every day. They changes something every day. They just changed something. I just got an email about all of the drivers that got caught dirty urine or the clearinghouse. That's something new, but you have to understand the game. It's about money. That's why the after treatment, the DEFs is on these trucks. That's a money market. The ELDs, the electronic logbooks, all of that is for the people to make money that's cool with the people in Congress. That's all that is. These trucks don't need a DEF system. They don't need them. They don't need them at all. They do not need them, but it's the Congress buddies who put money in their pocket. They say, yo, look, we're going to come up with this. We're going to vote for you. We're going to give you $5 million for your campaign. Put this into law. Now, these people are making billions of dollars a year for something that these trucks don't even need. So I bring that to say that every day something is changing. And as far as the coachable thing, y'all got to understand, I still have my coach. My man, Jake. I talk about him every time I do these seminars because I wouldn't be standing here today. This is a white boy. I grew up in the Bronx in Harlem all of my life. I never had a white person in my classroom from kindergarten to 12th grade. The only people in my schools that were white were my teachers that I loved. We went to their house on the weekends. We went to Thanksgivings, holidays, everything to these white people's house. So I didn't grow up around racism. I didn't experience racism till I moved to North Carolina. That wasn't going on where I grew up at because it just wasn't that. And even though this dude is white, I call this dude my brother. And it's not about the money no more. Fab is straight. I'm good. Fab is good. I can retire today. But when you respect people that takes the time out to help you and your family get to a better level that y'all already in, that's not money, man. That's love. And some people disrespect those type of relationships and that love. And the people that do that, it's cool. They're going to find themselves right back where they started at. And I'm in a point right now where I don't need my coach. I'm straight. I'm good. But I can never see me brushing my teeth in the morning, look up in that mirror, and know I abandoned that man that changed me and my family life. So that's what this is all about, man. Yes, it's about trucking, but it's about you, what type of person you are. If you know you're a dirtbag person and you're going to get in this game and you're going to burn relationships and you're going to rob people and you're going to do this, don't even come into this game because you're not going to last. Because you cannot last in this game without relationships. And like my guy Grip, he has dump trucks in North Carolina that he run with me. I run about 30 trucks a day. So my payout a week to my subs, the Foothills, they knew. They found me on Trucking Hustle. I'm not today here. Have I ever been late on the check with y'all? Have your money ever been funny? And it's 20 of them in Grip that I run every day. And my word, and I never met them till today. This is our first time meeting. This is our first time meeting. I didn't pay them to come here. I didn't know they was going to be here. But that just goes to show you if you play right and you put yourself in the right rooms and in the right direction, everything else is going to fall in line. I could have robbed these people blind. I had their money. They don't know me. They know nothing about Fab except for what they seen on Truck and Hustle. So they worked the first week, $5,000 check. I could have put that in my pocket. All right, take me to court and get your money. And you're going to run into those type of people in this trucking game. They took a chance on me. They don't know if I smoke crack. They don't know if I steal. They don't know nothing about me. But when they saw me on Truck and Hustle, they felt something. Because you can't fake real. You can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, I don't care how good you are. Nobody's a dummy. And we have this thing that's called energy. And you can feel if my energy is not right. And if you feel somebody's energy is not right in this game, leave them alone, because 9 times out of 10, you're right. You're right. You know, I got a guy who came from Texas. He ran his truck with these guys out in North Carolina. He supposed to ran with me, but he said my prices was too low. Okay, I said my prices are low, but I'm consistent. You don't have to worry about your money. He run up a $170,000 bill with these guys. They gone. They gone. Just because they was paying $10 more an hour than me. What could $10 do for you? See, these are the choices you got to make in trucking. What could nobody in his own, that's crackhead. $10? $10 can't change my life. But it's the ego. It's the pride. Dee just spoke about this. All the stuff that we're talking about, this is what makes you successful or non-successful in trucking. So this guy don't want to run with me because I'm paying $105 an hour. These guys are paying $115, $120 an hour. He said, nah, Fab, you jerking me, you taking money. I said, bro, I'm only giving you what I'm getting. And that's what I do. He didn't want the 105. He went for the 115. He went up a $170,000 bill with 5 trucks. So that don't take long. 5 trucks for $170,000. That don't take long. Now he's calling me Fab. You got some work these guys ran off for me. Sure, brother, I got work. Yeah, I'm not mad at you because you had to do what you had to do for your company. But I told you all money in trucking is not good money. Or I got people calling me right now willing to give me $200 to $250 an hour. That's double the money I'm getting right now. Nah, I'm good. Fab, nah, I'm good. Okay, what you want me to do? All right, Fab, come run with us. We pay you $180, $200 an hour, but you got to work 60 days before you get a check. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Well, Fab, we give you $225. They desperate. They need trucks. They can't get trucks. I turn calls down like this all day because all money's not good money. And then with my subs that run for me, Foothills, my guy Grip, I pay all of these guys out my pocket. So you got to realize I'm out my pocket $150, $160, $200,000 a week. And then somebody run off on me. No, I can't tell my wife that we got to go sleep in the car. I can't tell her that. So we got to make the right decisions when you come into this trucking game. And that's what it's all about, y'all. So, you know, I just want to let y'all know, don't waste your time if you're going to come in this thing half-stepping. Everything you see with Fab today, this shit took everything out of me from my head to my toes for me to get to where I'm at today. It wasn't easy. It's not easy. It might look easy to y'all now that I'm here where I'm at. But, you know, my wife, she'll tell you, I cried. I was ready to quit. I felt I was doing it for no reason because I put more time than the money coming in. And that's what happened in trucking. You're going to put the time in before the money starts running. You're going to put the time in. But don't bear away from it. It's coming. The money's there. But it's just nothing that's good. Nothing enough there's nothing that's going to change your life is going to come easy. Nothing that's going to change your life is going to come easy. I talked to my wife the other day. I talked about us retiring. And she said, why are you talking to me about this? You'll go crazy if your phone is not ringing. And she's right. I will go crazy. And the whole thing about it is, when my phone rings, it frustrates me sometimes. Sometimes it makes me smile. Sometimes it makes me happy, sad, mad. Sometimes I just get anxiety because that's what trucking do to y'all and do to us. And nobody's telling y'all the negative side of this thing. This thing will have stress on you where it will give you a heart attack, man. It will give. My sis just went through a whole thing calling me. I'm like, oh my God, Sassy again. I got to answer. That's my sis. And I knew she needed a shoulder, and I had to be there for her. She just was ready to throw it all away because this is what this business would do to you. But if you think you can handle it and you can tie your boots up and you're ready to lock in and get to a bag, oh, the bag is here. The bag is here. The bag is here and it's not going anywhere. We just got Donald Trump as president. I didn't care who the president was going to be. Because every president that we have is going to sign that infrastructure bill. It didn't matter to me who the president was going to be. So once you get into this thing and you understand the politics of it, you understand the grimes and the grapes of it, just don't put your emotions into it because it's business. I mean, at the end of the day, it's business. My guy, what you just bought, three dump truck trip? Yeah. He just bought 3 down in Atlanta. Y'all know in the state of Georgia, you only allow tandems. No drop axles in the state of Georgia. I heard they're about to change it to tri-axles though.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So that's why I say something changes every day in this business. So my guy just bought 3 tandems out there in Atlanta.
And they get paid more than this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What they getting paid per hour?
Yeah.
120, 150.
Yeah.
A
smaller, cheaper
Bro,
truck.
this is
and
smaller
they get paid more.
we getting paid 100, 105 for quads. They down in Atlanta getting 120 to 150 an hour. But Atlanta is more fast paced than we are. You know what I mean? So let me get back to what I was saying. My guy just bought 3 trucks down in Atlanta. We got them April, May, something like that. April. My guy's rocking $150 an hour, day and night. Now, I got nothing to do with what he's doing down there. So when I put him in his trucking game, he made his own moves. So what he do out here in Atlanta, he's networking. He's communicating. He's building relationships. This is all on his own. So he calls me. Fab, I'm plugged in. I'm about to go buy 3 trucks. I'm in. His truck's been running day and night ever since April. So now he tells me, Fab, I'm almost to the point. Go buy some trucks and throw them down here with me. And that's what this is all about. Tennis. Boom, he hit the ball to me, I hit it back to him. He hit it to me, I hit it back. And that's what it's all about. So when he called me to go buy them tandems, oh, I'm going to buy them tandems for $150 an hour. And that's why D was saying, each and every one of y'all connect. You don't know what's around the corner, man. When I talked to my guy, 10 years ago? How long you been in the business now? 10 years. When I talked to my guy 10 years ago about coming into the trucking business, I didn't know he was going to be where he at today. My guy run a multi-million-dollar transportation business, and he about to put me on down there. So that's a whole new bag for Fab. Why? Because of networking, communicating, things like that. I spoke to my guy Perry. I said, man, look, I'm trying to come out to the Midwest or whatever. I get ready. You got me? Fab, come on, I got you. That's Midwest money. This thing don't stop, man. And it don't stop because of rooms like this. Because of rooms like this. So if y'all thinking about getting into the dump truck thing, the first thing I tell y'all is get that DBE. That's a minority certification, disadvantaged business, entrepreneurship, or enterprise. Enterprise. Get that DBE. I'm telling you, it would change your life. And the reason I say it would change your life, not because of the money, not because of nothing like that, but it gives you the power. So when a guy says he's only paying this for your truck an hour, when you got that DBE, the job is yours. You could put down what you want to make for that hour. And to flip that, these guys need your company to do these state jobs. So all the DBE says is this. This is government. This is state government. This is a government certification. All the DBE says, okay, y'all big Fortune 500 companies, y'all can get the big highway job out there for $50 million. So why these guys go for these jobs? Because the state buys the asphalt from these Fortune 500 companies. So that's why these big guys, these big contractors bid on these jobs. But then the state tell them, once you bid on this job, on this $50 million job, you got to use a Fab to do the hauling. You got to use a Perry CEO to do the hauling. You got to use a Foothills. You got to use a Grip to do the hauling, because you have to use a minority business owner that do the hauling. Dog, that's the best gift in the world. They can't block us out.
Nope.
They need us. They cannot block. There is nothing they can do. I know a white guy in Pennsylvania just got 32 years for DBE fraud. That's how serious this DBE is. Google it. You'll see it. Google it. DBE fraud in Pennsylvania, he just got 32 years. There's another guy out in Pennsylvania, he just got 17 years. His daughter had a baby, his daughter, which was white, had a baby by a black guy. So that made the baby black, a minority. This rich white guy, he builds a company name and the baby name just to get this minority certification. Somebody blew the whistle on him, they came, locked him up, fraud, gave him 17 years. So this is how powerful this DBE thing is. I just got a job, what they call me, babe, Friday or when I got the new job, yesterday or something? Friday. I just got a call. Oh yeah, yesterday, my mind is bugging in. I'm telling you, my bro just got killed. My mind is all over the place, man. I just got a call yesterday. They say, Fab, we got a job that we want you to run for us. These guys are not calling me because they like me. These guys are calling me because they need me. And that's what the DBE does for you and your company and your family. They don't like me. And they might like me, but it's about money to these guys. And that's good because we want money too. But these guys don't, oh, I love Fab. No, they calling Fab because they cannot get this job if Fab don't sign Fab Trucking on a dotted line. So they need us. So whatever you guys are doing is a blip. How thick is that shit?
Thick. I got a client in here right now, Anthony. I'm working on his.
What's up, bro?
And he can tell you because I'm working on his DBE right now, and it's probably been
what, 2 weeks?
No,
a month?
It's probably been about 2 months because a lot of people, a lot of y'all, well not y'all, but a lot of people want to get a DBE, but it's so many steps to go into
crazy.
it. Like your business, everything has to line up. Your EIE, if you got foreign entities here and there, everything has to line up. Your taxes, everything.
That's how important it is.
It takes time, and
it's
the
like
packet is thick.
It's like this thick.
Thick.
But it's free. What, baby?
Who did your DBE?
Come on, baby. You know who did it. So that's and she's my wife is, but she did do it. That was 15 years ago, and but it is what it is because Fab works every day. My wife, I wouldn't be where I'm at without her because I trust her. I got a lot of money coming in that bank account. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money coming in that bank account. And I don't know what's in my bank account half of the times, but I got my wife. So that helps me do what I got to do to focus over here while she can worry about, I don't know when none of my bills is due. I got a lot of bills and I don't know when one is due. But that's why my partner takes care of that part and I do what I got to do to make the bread. So that's back to you guys that's coming into this business who have wives, who have husbands. The foothills, there you go. Husband and wife back there. There you, what's that, y'all? DB, see there? See there? They got their DB right there. And I explained to them how important it is. What's up, brother?
Is there a state different as far as like process?
They got
it's pretty much the same.
Pretty much, but
But it may differ a little bit.
Tweaks.
Yeah.
But it's free. It's all the same.
Do you necessarily have to own a truck now before you do your DBE?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Now, when we came in, you didn't have to have a truck. You just had to have your LLC and stuff like that. But now they're saying that you have to have a commercial vehicle in some states. I don't know. But still, fill it out. Let them tell you no. Fill it out. Let them tell you no. They say, all right, everything is straight. Only thing you need is a commercial vehicle to be registered. Then you just got to get your vehicle to get your DB. At least you know you're already there. Yeah. Now, I just had a mentee in Buffalo, and he got his DB back in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
How? How long it took us, babe? 10 months?
No.
What?
It did not, babe.
What?
We started our business in
February.
February.
Right.
We got our DBE in February.
Huh?
It take about a month at the most.
When did you? I was working at that place.
Yeah.
And you called me. You said that we got a truck.
Right.
We did that DBE, and that was in December or early January.
Right. Okay.
We started our business on the 29th.
Of February, and we had it. You're right.
I had sent it in on the 21st.
So what I'm getting confused is the amount of time it took us to do it.
Do it, because it takes a long time.
That's the kicker. It takes. You see the paper.
I had time.
It take a long time.
Right.
It do.
Right. Yeah. You got to have time to do it.
It takes a long
You know.
There's a lot of stuff. You working on yours now, right? It took. Oh, you got it?
8 months, yeah.
Oh, you got your DBE?
But it took 8 months.
Oh, it took you 8 months? So that's what. Go ahead. What you?
Once you get your DBE, if your business is registered in
Good question. So
yeah.
what is called a reciprocity.
Yep.
So what happens is, so you got it in Georgia?
That's what we're getting it at.
In Georgia, okay, so what you do when you get it in Georgia, you wanna, it's like so when you get your DBE, you have a certain person of your district assigned to you. Tell your person you wanna get it in another state. What they do is they give you the contact person to that state, and all of this is one piece of paper. Because it's like a reciprocity act. So like South Carolina respects the same thing Georgia respects when it comes to DBE.
Similar to real estate, like
Or a gun permit. Or like a concealed
yeah.
gun license. Like I got a gun license in North Carolina, but I could go to Georgia, South Carolina, blah, 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 because it's reciprocity. So yes, you could do that. Yeah, D.
With that, piggyback on that, does it matter like state-wise? Because I know like typically, if you get a license in Texas or New York, which is more stricter, a lot more states will grandfather you in, or does it not matter?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because long as you got that thing, long as you got that stamp in your state that you're in, the other states know you went through everything you had to go through to get that stamp. So that's what I'm saying. So you'll be good. So yeah, y'all get that DBE, man. It's free, but it's time and it's hard and it's time. What's up, D?
It would expire?
Huh?
It would expire.
Yes.
Yeah.
It expires. You got to renew what, babe? Every year?
Every year.
Every year.
Yep.
So last year,
They gotta make sure you're not making that money.
we
They gotta make sure.
last year I don't know what. Oh, my grandfather died, and we didn't
they said we hadn't did it
We-
because COVID.
because COVID messed everything up. So they took my DBE away.
Yep.
Bro, I went crazy because I knew my power was gone. I didn't have no more power. And they're going to take, they don't care, they take it. So we got it back. My wife had all of these emails and stuff that you sent. Thank God my wife saved everything because if we didn't have the proof that we did it, I'd have to do everything all over again. And I'd have had my DBE for over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go, sweetie.
At a high level, what's involved in getting your DBE? It sounded like it's like this huge process. So what's kind of involved in it?
Like you getting a government job. I mean,
Well, what you mean?
Like what?
So like, from what I heard in the room, 'cause I'm unfamiliar.
Yeah, well, no, go ahead, whatever, yeah.
Right, so what I heard in the room is that it took 8 months to file for it. What does that like? What?
It's the paperwork because you gotta have tax returns. You gotta have your personal
Your social
everything.
security
They going
card.
through your
You don't
whole
even have
life.
social security cards anymore. You got to get a social security card, a birth
Bank
certificate,
cards, banks, like,
state.
it's a
They
bunch
want to
of
make
stuff.
sure that you are the minority.
Okay.
So, and if you have $750,000 in your bank account, you just disqualified yourself
Yeah.
because you're not a minority with that type of money.
With having,
But
I have a question. With having that, do you have to have you can't have a DBE site and not have a physical brick and mortar location, or do you have to have like a brick and mortar?
oh no, they coming to
No.
your
office?
Yeah.
they coming to your house. These people are coming to your
yeah,
house.
they come. Yeah.
They knocking on your door.
Oh, I just thought you had to have like.
No. They will come to your house or to your office. They're going to sit on your couch with you. They're going to ask you questions.
Yep.
While they're asking you questions, they're going to be checking things off. This is serious business. I just Google it. People are in jail because of DBE4. This is serious business. And guess what? It ain't going nowhere. It's in the Constitution. They can never take that from us.
So with the DBE, so would you suggest like for women like to get certified as well, like a minority?
Okay, well, you
certification, which is better?
I say get all
get
your
all of them, but see,
certifications.
so a W, what's called W what?
Women,
women.
WMOB. Yeah.
WNBE.
Yeah. WMOBE. Whatever.
That used to be for the black
Yeah.
women. So they had their own separate category. They took that from y'all.
Yeah, they took it.
They took that. That's only for white women.
Yep.
My friend right now that been in the business long, his wife was a WNBE. She was in her own lane. She was getting jobs that was only woman minority. They snatched that from y'all. So they put y'all back over here with us in the DBE.
Yep.
So that WNBE is only for white women. White women, I believe, Indian. But the what you call it, the Spanish race and all, they threw all of us back over here
Yeah.
for the DBE. So that WNBE is only for white women, and I believe Indian. I believe Indian. But us, y'all black women, nah, they took that from y'all.
Got a question right here.
Yeah.
So is it something like you gotta You got to print off online, or you got to go like
Yeah.
to a city.
No. Print it off. What
It's
city?
a
What,
packet with a whole
print it
bunch
off.
of paper that you
what
gonna
city?
have
You,
to
I mean,
send.
what state you in? Virginia. So what you do when you go home? Just Google the FMCA Virginia, and then you put in DBE, and then a link will come up. Yeah, baby.
It's called a uniform certification application supporting documents checklist. If you Google that,
She got it.
come up with everything that you need.
Sis
Oh,
was
yeah.
on it.
Like,
Just Google DBE.
Just Google DBE and
And
it'll,
then
it'll show
what
you a
she just
whole
told you,
checklist.
all that'll come up.
A whole checklist
Yes.
will come up.
So that's why I want to get y'all on that DBE. What's up, brother?
Don't be discouraged either. Just if you Google DBE, it'll take you to that website.
It's uniform.
She got it right there beside you. She got it beside you. Yeah.
certification application.
Right.
Supporting documents checklist. And that'll tell you everything you need to start your DBE,
Right.
application.
So now I didn't know my man just got his DBE in Georgia. I didn't know you got it. You told me you was gonna get it. So soon I was like, "You got it?" He like, "Yeah." I said, "You got it?" He said, "Yeah." So the back of my head, I'm saying, "Ting, ting, 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 ting."
Get the airport.
I know the power he's about to have and the connections he have is no stopping right now.
How long have you had yours in Georgia?
I just got it last week.
See there?
So you receive these emails and stuff on jobs? And
Yes, that's what happens. Your email will go into it's called a reporting number database.
Yep.
And what happens is when they call awards. When these awards come out, jobs. When these jobs come out, they're going to come out to all of these big Fortune 500 companies. And what these Fortune 500 companies do, they go to the DBE directory in that state. And there's a list of all of our names that's in that
minorities,
directory.
like the big
And they're
corporations.
going to mass email that job to all of us because that's how bad these general contractors want that job.
3%. Like
So a $2.3 billion job just came into Atlanta, 285 and 85?
Yep. 285.
285? 2.5 billion. My man Connect got the job. Years. My man got his DBE. So that he knows his lights is not going out no time soon. You see what I'm saying?
And Georgia is one of those states where the infrastructure is plentiful.
It's crazy.
It's so
It's
much.
crazy. Georgia's crazy.
All right, once you certify with DBE and you get these emails coming to you with these contracts, how you go about negotiating contracts and price?
That's a whole nother game. That's why you have to get into these rooms, and you know a Fab, you know me. There you go. So I just got this young lady out in where's she from, babe? Columbus, Ohio. Brandy, Columbus, Ohio. This story is sick. She contacted me on Instagram.
He don't even know.
Fab, I don't have I'll be lost without her. I'll be lost without her. I don't be fronting though. I know I'll be lost without her.
I love you, bro.
Look, so right.
I love you, bro.
She contacted me. She said, "Fab, I don't have a truck. I just got my DBE and I want to start bidding on jobs." I said, "All right, cool." I don't know why that day, for some reason, I wasn't doing nothing. She said, "Can I call you?" I said, "Sure." She got lucky. Gave her my number. She called me. She told me her deal, whatever. She said, "Fab, is this job coming up in Columbus? Is a $3.6 million job. I don't have a truck. I just want to try it out. Can you please help me bid on this job?" I charge people thousands of dollars for what I did for this lady. I just felt something with her. She give me the job. We on the phone an hour or two. Boom, boom. We put the bid in. I tell her how to bid, the distance. It's just so much that go into that bidding stuff. Anyway, she called me back in 3 days. She said, "Fab, the job got to be in by tomorrow, by 12 o'clock, and then we'll know the answer for the next day." She called me back in 3 days. She said, "Fab, I got the job." I said, "What?"
That's exactly what
She
you
said,
said.
"I got the job." I said, "Oh, shit." I said, "Okay, so on the bid, it said how many trucks that this job would need per day." And I said, "Okay, the job is going to need 10 trucks a day." I said, "Cool, how many trucks you got again?" She said, "None." I said, "Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. We're gonna get right." She said, "Oh my God, Fab, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do." I said, "Chill, we're gonna get you right." She said, "I know nobody out here in trucking." I said, "Let me do some things and I'll get back with you." I said, you got 3 months before the job starts. And what's so crazy, this was like in August or September. This job was starting in December, and it was crazy because Columbus is a very cold region. You know, snow, ice, whatever. It was a dirt job. So I said, give me a week, give me a 2, I'm gonna get you straight. I got you, Brandy. Y'all go look at the story. She was on my live, it's posted on my page. Anyway, I do some homework. She doing homework. I'm doing homework, but she getting out there beating the street for real for these trucks. She called me back. She said, Fab, I just met this lady. She had 13 trucks and she don't have no work for the winter. I said, there you go. There you go. She said, but Fab, I don't know how to pay them. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. So anyway, the job she got was paying every 30 days. This girl don't have no money. She works a 9 to 5. So I said, well, what's going to help you is you don't have to pay them every week, because if you don't give them this job, their truck's going to be parked anyway. So they're going to have to come work for you for 30 days before they get paid. And if somebody got 13 trucks, 9 times 10, they bankroll could last for 30 days to get them to a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they start the job. She kicking it, her and this white lady. The white lady couldn't get the job because this wasn't for a W, this was just for a DBE. They rocking. So she said, Fab, how do I make money off the job? I said, I got you. She was paying, I think we asked on the bid $120 an hour, something like that. It wasn't much, because we just was doing it. We didn't know we was going to win it. $115, $120 an hour. She said, Fab, I can't do all of this paperwork and stuff because I got to hire somebody to help me. I said, well, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get that money off of your subs to help pay for your secretaries and all of that. So anyway, after she finished up with the numbers, you know how much this lady was bringing in a week? Now remember, she don't have no truck, no fuel, no insurance, no truck payments, no tires, no nothing. She was bringing in $3,500 a week, man. That's $15,000 a month from doing nothing but say, hey, put your truck here tomorrow. She just finished the job this August. Now she just got a $17 million job at the airport. And this is what I'm saying to y'all, man. DBE, no truck. She calls Fab. She runs into Fab on the internet, speaks to Fab on the phone for an hour or two. 3 days later, she got almost a $4 million job. The next year, she got a $17 million. This girl's life has changed forever. Forever. So she called me to bid with her on the airport job. I got her numbers right. She won the job. She just bought her first dump truck. When she bought it, babe? This summer sometime? June, she said, or July? Brandy. Whatever. She just bought her first dump truck. Her first dump truck, and she just bought one of the oldest dump trucks. I think she bought a 2005, 2006. She just bought her first dump truck. But that's not where she's not worried about that. Her money comes from her subs. So if you don't want to get into the dump truck game and don't want to get your money into these dump trucks, you can go the route Brandy went. It's so many ways to get money out here, man. These new dump trucks today, I just paid $270,000 for the ones I bought. What you pay for your tandems down there?
Well, so the summertime it was $262.
Right.
I just ordered, for the winter came in $230.
Okay, so they went down for the winter. You talking about house money? I couldn't afford that type of ticket when 15 years. I couldn't afford that. And they want 30% down for people that's purchasing a commercial vehicle for their first time. So what's that, 70,000? Who the hell got 70,000? Who got that type of, these trucks, I ain't talking about no tractors. Tractors is crackhead shit compared to these dump trucks. You can go find you a tractor for 10,000 right now. Never in the dump truck game. No, it ain't gonna happen. I just saw a 1992 L4, what it was, a L something L9000 Ford. 1992 quad axle dump truck. Guess how much they wanted for that truck? $47,000. That truck is old as hell.
Papers.
You couldn't give that to me because I don't have the money to repair it. Because that's what's going on. $47,000. So if you come into this dump truck game, y'all, you got to be right because it's expensive. My tags on my new trucks is $5,500 for registration. That's a lot of, how much your tags is in
42.
42. That's a lot of money. So your tags go on the weight and the bridge laws in the state that you're in. So if you guys are getting in here, if you're looking at used trucks, I understand. But try to get closer to new as you can. If you can. Foothills and them got a 2016? 18 kW. Their truck been running good. They had a few breakdowns in the past couple of months. Well, a few breakdowns, you know, they just bought the truck. But this is what happens when you buy older trucks. So when you buy these newer trucks, the warranty will protect you. But everybody can't afford a $250,000 truck. And I couldn't afford it when I first came in. So if you buy used trucks, know what you're buying, try to get some warranty on it. They're going to want a bag if it's your first commercial vehicle. They're going to want to drop a bag on it. Thank God today, my wife got my credit to where it's at. I haven't put down a down payment on the truck in over 10 years because my credit is strong. Because if your credit is not strong, you need credit in a dump truck. That tractor, yes, is my man owns tractors. What you about to do with your tractor? There you go.
You better.
I got tractors. You know where they at? Parked. The money is different. I own tractors. I own box trucks. I own dump trucks. My tractors never made and I'm talking about at its highest peak for my tractors. They never made the profit my dump trucks made, even when it's raining. So when it's raining, my dump trucks are parked. At the end of that month, my tractors come nowhere near close to what my dump trucks made in the rain. That means with them being parked. Because why? Your trucks is at home. Your fuel is lower. You don't have an MC number. You don't have IFTA. So that means with your IFTA, you pay fuel for every state. You pay fuel tax for every state you run through with your tractor trailers. There's none of that for dump trucks. You don't need an ELD. You don't need a logbook. Why? Because you're going 100-mile radius. For your insurance, you don't need a cargo insurance because you're not handling cargo. You hauling aggregates. All of this money stays in your pocket when it comes to dump trucks. All of this money. If you break down in Indiana with a flat tire, they get you with no Vaseline. Because you got to get back. They're going to rape you with no Vaseline. You break down right down the street from your house, you got a relationship. They're going to fit that tire for the right price it's supposed to be, and the rest of the money stay in your pocket. So, guys, that's the difference between a dump truck. That's why I love dump trucks, and I've owned them all. Dump trucks, every kind of trucks I've ran. So if you're here for dump trucks, man, yes, it's expensive. But if you ask me, Fab, is it worth it? Hell yeah.
What's the oldest if you buying used that you would?
For me, so right now it's 2025. So if I know what I know now, coming to the game, I won't go no older than 5 or 6 years. Try to find something with some warranty still left on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Anyone, when you purchase a truck, don't you want something like around probably no older than the 07 and then older than the 2013?
Right.
You got the 80,
Yes, I'm glad you
Yes,
brought
stay
that
out of
up.
it.
Yes, stay away from the 2008s to your 2013s. The reason, I don't care if it's tractor, dump, box, whatever you're buying. Anything with the after treatment. So what happened in 2008, we just talked about the government came out with the after treatment, the DEF. So the government said, okay, anything with a diesel got to have this after treatment system on it. And what it is supposed to, the smoke that come out the truck, the stack, supposed to be good for the pollution. Sounds bullshit, man. that's all it is. That's all it is. It's bullshit. And so in 2008, when they started this after treatment system, they didn't have DEF. Then they just had a regen button where you just hold a button and it's supposed to burn off the soot that goes into the air, into the pollution before it go out the tailpipe. It was a disaster. Yeah. So I guarantee you, anything you see with a 2008 going to have low miles because they couldn't fix them. They kept breaking, they fix it, they break, they fix, they break, they fix. So stay away from anything 2008 to 2013. If somebody give it to you, give it back. You don't want it unless it's deleted. Unless it's deleted.
I had a 2008 and a 2009, and I promise I haven't had any problems with my truck.
Because they're deleted. Did you
The
got to?
death is not on.
Of course you don't have no problem. Yeah.
But tell them about being deleted.
Okay.
Huh? Didn't realize, my boyfriend didn't realize why the truck wouldn't go one day, and he just couldn't get the truck to go.
Right.
So,
That thing was like,
we took the truck to the dealership, and guess what happened to us?
What?
They realized that the truck didn't have a death.
Okay. It was deleted.
It was deleted. They ended up making us pay over $15,000 to get it.
Your truck's got death?
Your
truck's got death?
They didn't pay it. They was gonna contact, what is it, the Georgia?
The FMCSA.
Yeah.
But you,
They contacted them already.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah.
like, you have to get it fixed. And we
Yeah.
had-
You should have I wish you'd have known me. I'd have told you to take it out of there.
Yeah.
Because what happens if you delete
yep.
and you get, now they have
We
a,
brought it deleted, and the people who we brought it from Impex.
Yeah.
The intelligence
They didn't tell you. Yeah. Right. But now, yes, but you didn't know what you was getting into. That's why it's good for you to be here today, so you can know things like that. So what the state troopers have today, they have this box, and when they pull you over, they put this box on your ERG cooler. In 2 seconds, that box would tell the state trooper if you deleted or if you're not. And if you are deleted,
Out of service.
there she go. You just heard her story. You're going out of service, and then your truck is going down. What's the title you get back when it's no good? Salvage.
Yep.
Your title would, yes. And a $25,000 fine. You can use your license, and your truck will be in the computer of the DMV as salvage until it's fixed. So that means if you got caught in Georgia and you say, well, I can't run in Georgia, I'm gonna take my trucks to North Carolina with Fab to get some tags, not gonna happen.
And if another thing is, if you get a deleted, if you delete your DEF, it's hard to get. You can't get it fixed. You can't take it back to the manufacturer to get it fixed.
Yeah.
It'll never go back because they're not going to touch it.
So that's what I'm telling you guys. So 2008, 2013, stay away from that. And she said, I don't got no problem. Yeah, because it's deleted.
What's your real feelings on
Huh?
What's your real feelings on aluminum bed in
No.
comparison to a steel bed?
Good question. I don't mess with aluminum bed because that says Fab. If you buy aluminum bed, you cutting the options to your money. So they call me, they say, Fab, I just got a job Monday for the they need this job for 3 months, but it's all rough haul. They carrying broken up concrete and asphalt. No, ain't no dents.
You're going to put a hole.
They going through the bed. Through an aluminum bed. Yes. Ain't no dents. No. They going through the bed. So I tell people all the time, stay away from aluminum beds. But some people that just run dirt or stock
sand.
or quarry, I mean, by the load, by the ton, they get them because they're lighter and they load up more on it, but you still cutting yourself off to other money. So stay away. They don't even make them with aluminum beds no more. If you want an aluminum bed today, you got to request that. Yeah.
And the loaders be tearing them back.
Yeah, and then you get loaded with the buckets and all of that. So they stay away from aluminum. You don't want aluminum. Huh? Well, they got all kind of bodies. They're all good. So what they making all the bodies, what the government made them make these bodies. What's your bodies? What's your bodies or your bed? Yeah, what's the Oxbox? No, what's the Oxbox? Oh, okay. Right, so mine's is, I forget the new name for my Kenworth for the 2025s I got. So what the government did for these dump truck manufacturers that's making these beds, they're making them with some kind of bulletproof Teflon material. So that means if you take a 22 or like, I think it's up like a 22 or 38, it cannot get to that bed. Even a regular, like you got to drill holes on the side of your dump truck bed because they got to test the temperature for asphalt. A regular drill bit can't even get through. You got to get a titanium drill bit to get through these beds. So that's the kind of beds that's coming on these trucks now. But definitely don't get nothing aluminum. Get everything steel.
And then take the class 1 and class 2 from rocks.
Class A, class B, class 1. That's them big boulders.
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing to that bed. That bed ain't going nowhere. No, nowhere. Anything? Anybody else got to talk about anything?
I know y'all got questions.
Nobody got no questions about nothing? Y'all good? So what you here for today, bro? Where you live at?
I live in Delaware, but I'm from New York.
Oh, you live in Delaware now? And so when you go out to the store, when you go out to the supermarket or to church or whatever, what the dump trucks looking like in your city?
What you mean?
On the highway, do you see them?
Yeah, I see them. They're all over the place.
They're everywhere. So what I'm gonna tell you, what that's gonna tell you is you're getting into the right business in your area because that means money is there.
I'm not working. I'm trying to get to Atlanta.
Atlanta? Well, forget it. They don't even have enough trucks in Atlanta for the work they have.
Yeah, they really don't.
They don't have the. If you're in the Atlanta area where my guy's at, like my guy just bought 3 brand new 22. You say you just bought some more?
Yeah, just one more.
You just bought one more? How y'all looking for the winter?
Well, we're gonna have a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
But it's a little bit different for him because he's DBE now, so he'll be able to get those jobs versus somebody who's just coming in with no DBE, right?
That's good, but don't let the DBE scare you. My guy just got his DBE last week. He got his trucks in April. He been running day and night. They need the trucks. The work is there. All the DBEs give you this, the power, but the work is there. They need your trucks. So he said in the winter, my guy just said in the winter they're gonna be running dirt. So the only thing about dump truck when in winter, dump trucks are not seasonal, people. Don't let no idiot tell you that. I've been running dump trucks for 15 years and I have made money, more money in some Januaries than I have in some Julys. You agree, Perry? I have made more. This July I got killed because we got so much rain.
Oh, God, it rained the whole month.
I got killed. I got killed this July. And this October, I destroyed them. We made a bag this October. So that's what I'm saying. It's not seasonal, bro. It's not seasonal. So my guy just said he's running dirt all winter in the Atlanta area. So what happens in the winter with dump trucks is the asphalt slows down because you only could pour asphalt when the temperature is 30 and rising. That's it. You only could pour asphalt when the temperature is 30 and rising. So I got these last few nights, it's been cold. Y'all see it been where y'all live at in the morning, it's been cold. So instead of my asphalt job starting at 7 o'clock, they started at 9 o'clock. Why? Because the temperature is warming up. So it beats a 0. Okay, I'm missing 2 hours. It's December. It's Thanksgiving, and I'm still getting to a bag.
Still working.
I'm still working.
We did asphalt last week.
Huh?
We did asphalt last week.
I did asphalt. I got asphalt Monday. So they're gonna do asphalt all the way to the weather, so they can't do it no more. But the start times might be a little later. So instead of 7 in the morning, you start at 9 o'clock in the morning. So what? You still making money. But this is what happened. That's why you got to be ready for this trucking thing because all kind of things change. What's up, sis?
All right, so I have some newbie questions.
Okay.
I see a lot of newbies in here, y'all not asking the right questions.
Right.
All right, so let's say you're brand new. I know we don't need no authority or anything. I get my LLC, I get my EIN, I contact you to coach me. But once I get my truck, realistically, is it easy to find work, even if I'm not in the same state as you?
Yes, that's the reason I asked him when he go to church, when he go to the supermarket, what do he see? He said he see the dump trucks everywhere. So when you get your brand new dump truck in your state and your first time coming to business, you're gonna be pulling over at these job sites.
Yep.
Now this is where the networking come in at. Hey man, I just got a truck. I'm looking for work. They're gonna put you in. People need that truck. I'm short 10 plus trucks every day. It's not enough trucks for the work because everybody can't afford these damn trucks. So it's a truck shortage of dump trucks. It's not going to get saturated like the tractor game. You can literally go buy a tractor today for $7,000 and go to work. Never in a million years in dump trucking.
Another
Yes.
question. Is it an option, coming from my world, which is box trucks, tractors, is options for people that don't have the capital to start? Is it the same with dump trucks? Is it ways to lease, or is it a rent to own that you can probably tell them about? Or
You can lease, but it's...
I don't know no dump truck companies that lease.
Well, MHC...
I mean lease, like far as to buy?
No, like...
Or turn the truck back?
MHC will let you lease, but it's going to cost you...
They're going to rape you.
I think it's like $5,000.
Yeah, it's better.
What is it?
They're going to rape you. It's like the numbers are
59 cents a mile or something like that, yeah.
And I'm just getting
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come with it. This is good.
Now, I know that you said typically new commercial loan, they're going to be looking for 30%.
30%,
right?
yes.
Okay. So ideally, if they can't start brand new, which may be hard for some people, you said start within 5 to 6 years.
Yes.
At the latest, right?
Yes.
As age. So they can start with one truck,
Yes.
put the 30% down.
Yes.
It takes nothing to start your LLC, people.
Yeah,
You do that on your
that's
own.
nothing.
Paying people all these
Yes.
thousands of dollars to do that.
No,
You
it
ain't
takes
start
5
your
minutes, bro.
truck.
Do your LLC and stuff
And
like that,
then,
yeah.
bam,
Yes.
How much is your coaching program?
My coaching program is, my mentorship is $2,500. But the difference, and that's cheap.
Right. of
That's
course.
cheap.
Cheaper than a lot.
And not only is it cheap, I got you forever. It don't stop. So I got mentors that I mentor right now that the mentorship is over. There's nothing else to talk about. They don't have a truck. So one guy did last year, he just got his truck last month. He called me, Fab, I got my truck. The mentorship never stopped. Now, I'm about to get him on track. Y'all just bought your truck, 2018 KW quad axle. How much did it cost you?
$167.
Did you have to put down money?
Not big cash.
Hey, that's big dog shit.
Big dog
Hey,
stance over
that's big
there.
dog shit.
Woo!
That's big dog shit. So I mean, he ain't got those problems, you know. I mean, hey, salute, bro.
Right.
And if you could pay cash, pay it. But I wasn't in that position when I first started. You know what I mean? And there's going to be very little of us who could come up with $160,000 cash to buy. That's serious money, man. And God bless you, brother. And Hey, that's, yes.
But that was a sacrifice. We just made a commitment and we sold our house, caregivers in my parents' house, we sold our house and said, hey, we need something that's gonna make money, not just sit there.
But what's the word you just said though?
There you go.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Nothing works without it. Because 167,000 is a lot of money. But in the world that we live in today, you could spend that shit in 10 minutes. 10 minutes is really not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money to come up with. So that's because there's a wife and a husband, I just said this, who's walking in the same direction. Once you pull, if she was pulling this way, if she was pulling to the Gucci store and he was pulling to the BMW dealership, 167 up in the smoke. It's gone. No dump truck.
How long did y'all have y'all business before y'all bought y'all dump truck? Well, y'all paid cash, so it didn't even matter.
They cash. That's
You
same week.
y'all don't matter. Y'all paid cash.
Yeah,
But that's our question though, because when Dee got up there, she said like 7 trucks in 1 week. We struggling with the bank because we want to get more trucks because we see it.
So how that cash payment hurt you was, it's gonna hurt you now because now you're ready to scale. So now they're gonna treat you just like they're gonna treat the guy with $67. They're gonna treat you just like the guy they're gonna treat with $67. So what they're saying is, we don't care if you bought this truck cash. We don't know. We don't have no resume of you.
Right.
We don't trust you.
I got a question.
You could do that. You could put that as a. You could put yeah. You could refinance it with your bank just to get it started.
Pay yourself, pay the payment for 6 months.
Right.
And now you got
Now you got some resume. You got a resume. Yes. So refinance yourself and get some history started. Because if you go in there talking that I bought a truck 167,000, they don't care.
Nope.
But you're not talking about personal credit, you're referring to business credit.
Yes.
Could be your
I'm glad you brought that up.
personal. Yeah, that's a good question.
Business credit means nothing
Yeah.
without that, because you are the guarantor.
Yep.
My business credit is better than Walmart. They told me this because Walmart's so much debt. My business credit is out there. I just bought 10 trucks for $270,000. That's $2.7 million I got a loan for. My business credit is out the sky. My God business credit is out the sky. That shit means nothing if my personal guarantor ain't on point.
Yep.
So all of you guys, these people telling y'all, take these courses for the business credit, yes, it will help. Means nothing without your personal credit. Nothing. It means nothing about your personal credit. I went to buy these trucks last year, but I got denied, right? Wife said, denied? I said, babe, you forgot to pay some bills? What's up with my credit? She like, nah, everything is on point over here. They denied me for 1 truck. I know something is wrong. I know I'm strong. I just bought 6 trucks in 2020. And now you deny me for 1 truck in 2023? Something ain't right. And not only that, I'd have bought a Cadillac truck in that time. I'd have bought pickup trucks. I'd have bought my wife a Mercedes. I'd have spent $1 million on my credit in that year. So I get denied for a $200,000 truck. Something is wrong. So what happens is, the truck I had bought in 2014, one of the used trucks that I had paid off, the people at that's why it's bad to mess with these little finance companies. They never put in the system that the truck was paid off and they had a lien on me for that truck. I got the title I done sold this truck already. And that bank told me, we don't care about none of that. We know something is wrong. We see all of your good millions of dollars you got in credit over here. You still got that computer said you did not, bro. You can't get this truck. I had to call this company back and I'm saying, bro, what's? Oh, we sorry, Fab. Somebody dropped the ball. So this is how serious this credit thing is. This is how serious. How much you paying for your brand new trucks you buy now, Perry? Out there in St. Louis. $250. What you buy? Triaxles or quads?
Quads. The triax is about 230. The quads are 250.
So that's what I'm saying. It's same thing, same. And I'm saying things. Though, you need your shit together to buy these trucks, y'all. You gotta have your shit together. Go ahead, Brad.
So one of the things I want to say about business credit is really good. You know how like when you go for something, you apply for something, and you just show them like Zelle. Everybody in business needs to make sure they have a payment processor. Because when you're trying to go get funded, because I do funding too, and when you're trying to go get funded for something and you're showing them your Zelles and all that, and cash apps and all that, that's not a payment. So everybody needs to make sure that you have a payment processor, because if you have a payment processor, that's a way to be able to leverage your business credit.
So is the payment process, that's something just like having a resume?
Stripe,
Oh.
Square. Because I have
Got
my
it.
my business credit and my paydex score was nothing but like an 80. So with business credit, yes, you need personal credit for it to leverage it and to show a personal guarantor, but don't use Quill, don't use Granger. It's like trade lines. So like you guys can get eCredible, you guys can get NAV. It's like $135 a month to be able to pay for it and use your business credit to build your paydex score up to a 90.
Got
and then
it.
make sure you have a proof of payment. Tell people I don't want Zelle, I don't want Cash App, I don't want
Pay you where it counts. Got it.
And then that's how, because business credit is everything. If y'all think about it, ain't nobody white in here. That's how white people get rich.
That's how I got rich. That's how I got rich.
They burn it.
Yes.
They file bankruptcy.
Yes.
They don't do nothing off of business
That's-
credit. So
that's
business
right.
credit can really, I always tell people, because I build people business credit. Get one, buck it up, run it up, and then get your real business.
There you
and
go.
Build that and then take care of it. But
Hey,
we all need some cushion.
You don't need some
We all
cushion.
need to
That's
rob
right.
Peter to pay Paul, so you can leverage your business credit.
Got it.
Personal credit is everything.
Yes.
But run it up off of one business credit and we black, run a play.
So listen, y'all need your business credit. My girl Brittany is Brit Brat on Instagram. Holla. This is it. See, this is what this room.
Equipment funding too. So
See,
like,
she do equipment funding. This is it. I'm saying.
payment processor, you can do equipment funding.
This is what we in here for.
Credit is king and credit is queen. Like, I feel like, they didn't teach us this stuff in high school.
No, at all.
To leverage
Yes.
your
How we look at
personal
this one time? We
credit.
good?
It's 4 o'clock.
So you can wrap it up a little bit.
If you want to, and then we can just network and
Okay.
ask questions.
Okay.
Everything. So trucking, number one, saved my life. I had a daycare for 8 years in Chicago. I closed my daycare, moved to Dallas, and I literally fell to the floor. I fell to the floor, and a lot of people look at your image more than anything, but how many people in your life really look into your life and call you and check on you?
That's right.
How you doing? What's going? They don't care about it. Oh, you look like you're okay, but bitch, am I really okay?
Right.
Y'all not calling and asking.
That's
about
Brittany.
that, so
That's right.
I
That's
went
Brittany.
to the Lord, and I love that I'm at D and Fab and Sassy and the trucking family. In Chicago, it's more like a competition thing. Everybody look at how you look, all that. I met them, and it was really like, dang, these are strangers. I met them. I remember at the bar with Fab in Houston. I didn't know him. He was just giving knowledge. I met Sassy through Mike, giving knowledge. Met them we were just all giving knowledge. I'm like, damn, I'm around them. I don't even know them.
That's right.
People I've been around my whole life is hating, jealousy. They don't care. So even in business and everything that you do, your circle is very, very important.
Yes. Good
I
point,
went
Britt.
12 months without having sex. Who you lay down with? Soul ties, connecting with. We have to look at everything that we're doing
Yes.
in our life, period, before the business credit, anything. So
Yes.
all this is fundamental to our life, but credit is king, credit is queen, business credit, logistics, everything, all that stuff saved my life.
There you go, Britt. And look, I see you shining, girl. I see that. I saw you. I was going through the Instagram the other day, and I saw you pull up in the Rolls Royce. I was like, oh shit, Britt ain't playing, baby.
He called. Hey, Britt, he called me and said it too. He was like, sis.
I said,
Britt
sis
killing it, ain't
ain't playing.
I got a little, this is my husband now, but he went to federal penitentiary for 7 years, so me and his love circle back.
That's what it is. And that's what it is.
And,
That's what it is.
I just feel like it's so much opportunities out here. We look into the world, into social media, and it's hard out here.
Yes.
Life
It's
for
hard.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Nobody getting on social media
Yes.
I have $1, I have 50
Yes.
cents.
Yes.
You look at this, you look
I
at
do.
that, fuck that. What's
Yeah.
the inside of your
Yes.
life? You have to be a blessing to people. You have to help people. You have to be a good Samaritan
Yes.
to people. So network, market. Don't just look into people. Ask God intuition.
Yes.
Let me read this person. Let me see. So I just want to let everybody know, stay encouraged.
There you
Y'all
go.
going through trying times. Don't look at people. Don't look at what people. I work hard for everything I got. So I'm in an era of my life now where I'm popping my shit. I
That's
don't
right.
care
Pop
how
it,
nobody
baby.
look at me
Yes, that's
or
right.
none of that, 'cause I done been to the floor.
I see you shining.
And I done been my
Yeah, I see you shining. Good, my good Britt. And what Brittany said on something for real, and D said it too. Y'all all here for trucking, and how I started this thing off today. If you ain't right, it's not going to work.
No, sir.
If you not right, go ahead, P. Take it, baby.
I want to elaborate. Foothills, see me. I got my guy. I think Mike can help you guys because with him, it's just all about bank statements. You already got a truck. So
Connections.
bank statements, right? Then,
See there?
Connections.
He can
Connections.
do something. He deal with banks at every level.
See there?
So I think we can do that. Fab, if you would elaborate on how we, I call it double dip in Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana too.
Right.
The lanyard in Louisiana, that's a word that.
Oh, I said
extra.
St. Louis, Louisiana,
Yeah.
right.
So elaborate on how we do that play with the day and night.
Okay.
Oh, that's the money right
Okay,
there.
so-
Tell them about that.
I see you getting that night money too. I said his pocket's heavy. I know, cause I know how it look. I know how money look at a dump trucking thing, and I know my man get to a serious bag. So with that double dip thing, you have jobs in this dump trucking thing that cannot be ran in the daytime because of traffic, school zones, and things like that. So these jobs have to be ran at night. We call that gravy, man. He call it double dip, gravy, whatever you want to call it. It's not going anywhere. And you have to understand. I'm gonna break down some money to you with day and night work. My truck start to go to work Sunday night. We don't work Sunday day, Sunday night. That truck go back to work Monday, work Monday night, Tuesday day, Tuesday night, Wednesday day, Wednesday night, just all the way through the week. Might be Friday off, Friday night off, but we work Friday day. Now you got to remember where we're running from the plant to this job site is maybe 20 miles radius, round trip. So what that should tell you right there, you keeping money in your pocket because you're not burning any fuel. That's dump truck money right there, all in a, that's it right there. That's why tractors cannot compete at all with the dump truck. I think I'm spending day and night. We ran all night last week. I think my highest truck, for one of my trucks, I think my fuel bill was $900. Oh no!
Yeah, I think that's
facts.
how much. Yeah.
What you looking like, P, day and night?
About right.
Yeah, that is.
What you looking like day and night, Grip?
That's about right.
Yeah.
1,000? I never hit 1,000 day and night.
For a week?
You never hit 1,000? Yeah, for a week.
Especially because if you doing
Huh?
Is that when you guys are doing like asphalt?
yeah, that's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Because you sitting.
Yeah, you sit. This dump truck money different.
Yeah.
One truck.
Oh, one truck.
Like I'm just breaking it down. Day and night. Day
Not
and
just-
night,
yeah.
one truck. So that means that what you're doing is you're getting 2 truck money for 1 truck price.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you like explain a typical day with dump truck, like other than a radius, like how many minutes does it take to unload? Load?
It just all depends. My truck the other day, we had an asphalt job. We back up to the paver because that's what you dump the asphalt in. The paver, that's what put us down on what y'all drive on. My truck backs up to the paver. As soon as he backed up to the paver broke. We sat there for 4 hours.
With
On the
asphalt-
clock. With asphalt.
With asphalt, you're going to sit more than anything. That's where your money is going to come from.
My driver called me. He said, "Fab, the paver broke. I'm just sitting there." I said, "That's their problem, bro. Chill out. Watch YouTube."
Exactly.
But usually we back up to the paver, put it in, we go in 10 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm a student, because you got my mind racing. So what I'm sitting here thinking, because I was just telling my husband, my birthday next week, matter of fact. And at first I wanted a new truck, a personal truck.
Yeah.
Then I said, no, I want another tractor, just get me a tractor. And you've been telling me about dump trucks since I've known you for like the last 2 years, and I haven't transitioned, and it really just hit me now. I'm literally over here spending. So
Because you heard that fuel money. That's what got you. The fuel money got you. Yeah.
I'm like, God.
Yes.
Okay, so of course I love where I'm at. So I'm not thinking about taking away from where I'm at, but now I'm thinking about taking this leap of faith.
Right.
For somebody that's already in logistics, and sometimes being in logistics already is a negative thing.
Yes.
My mind is racing. I'm like,
Right.
this is not.
Because you know things that other people don't know. Yeah, I get you.
So many different things. So if I wanted to take this leap of faith, you're telling telling me I need to, because I'm in Atlanta, so I need to get a tandem.
You got to get a
I had
tandem.
my husband online looking.
Yeah, no, you got to get a tandem.
Okay, so I got to get a tandem.
Yeah,
truck,
yeah.
And the best thing to do is to start because I have my warranty.
Yes.
If I get a truck, I can call you and say, Fab, I need work.
Well, you could call me and say you need work, and I'm gonna put. Hold on, because I got Raleigh by the nuts.
He sure
I
do.
control
Not
Raleigh.
bring my truck with
Yeah,
me.
no, you ain't gotta bring me.
Didn't I tell
but
you that?
But Raleigh, you gonna work. Now in Atlanta, I'm gonna put you about with 20 people to get work, and you gonna work. Don't be scared about the work.
You know why I've been scared? I'm being transparent. I've always heard dump trucks were seasonal. Like, you gonna make your money here,
No.
and then come to winter
You
time,
in the
go-
South. You in the South.
My guy is buying a $250,000 truck in November.
And Fab got me 3 drivers too.
And, oh yeah, and I got him free drive.
Okay, so that was the next thing. So
Yeah.
drivers do need CDLs too, right?
Class
Oh no, you need a Class B.
Class B.
Class B.
Class B, so they
That's-
don't need Class A.
No.
Well, it
no
depends on if they a company driver, because some companies make you have a Class A. That is.
I don't
it
know why they
depends.
do that, but you don't need it. You don't need it.
I got something. Fab.
Yes.
So, I work for a land development company.
Oh, this is my guy right here.
I'm Amari. I'm from New York too, by the way.
This is the one with when I
Atlanta?
called you. No, not those contracts. When you helped me bid the other day on the contract, that's him.
Hold on,
pleasure to
all
meet
right,
you.
same here. What's up, bro? Yes. Hold on, Brad.
So this is the thing, right? This is what I was trying to tell Sassy. So as an estimator, right, there's 2 things I need. I need by the hour rate, and I also need by the
Low rate,
Okay.
yeah.
Because the issue is when we're dealing with dirt, right? You don't have to worry about machines breaking down.
Right.
You're just gonna drop dirt on the site.
Okay.
Bulldozer gonna push it. We
Yeah.
gonna keep it moving. Right. But the issue that I'm running into is dump trucks are being able to source dirt.
Yep.
What you mean?
So basically, like, driving is just one part of it.
Okay.
If you can't bring me the material, I'm gonna go with the sub that can get me the material. So it's a little bit bigger to it. So example.
Yeah, I'm confused.
We need to bring dirt in on a site.
Right.
We need to bring in 24,000 cubic yards.
Okay, that's a lot of dirt.
But we can't find the dirt.
Remember, I was trying. Remember,
You get what I'm saying?
We're gonna do it all.
So this is what I'm saying. A lot of companies can't source the dirt.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna have to go with a Blue Max or
No.
UL excavator. Like, you get what I'm saying?
We'll Sassy have you some dirt by
Yeah,
next Friday.
yeah.
We'll find
Yeah,
some.
but that's what I'm saying. That's another thing that people are not
That's a
paying
whole
attention
nother
to.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to say that?
Yeah, so
Yes. But I just bid it on the job Friday, and they want me to
because I
have a
was
place
bidding
to
on this contract,
to stockpile the dirt.
but we can't.
My
I can't
uncle
find dirt.
has 300
It's
acres.
hard to find it.
And we about to stockpile that thing there.
makes
We're gonna charge them $40 a load to stockpile it in.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be over 3,000 loads. You do the number, that's all free money in the pocket. We'll have a
How
beautiful
far is
Christmas, bro.
traveling
You know what I'm
from
saying?
picking
So
up
it's
the
all a
dirt
hustle,
to
man.
taking it to the
It's all a
dump
hustle,
site.
guys.
And then they pay because
Huh?
if you paying by the load, that's the problem.
No, what he's saying is that
Yeah.
they don't, people, so a lot of these contractors that will call you to work with you, they will also want you to find the dirt for them. That's an extra bag.
I do that too.
Yes.
I just thought he was meaning like.
No, that was just that, get the dirt. Because a lot of these people are not from here. They come from other places to get these jobs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
go out and I look for, like, I'll price the dirt with different companies.
Yes.
And stuff,
Yes.
Whatever it is.
There you go.
But you also don't want to drive 200 miles. To
No.
Right.
See,
That's
yeah,
the issue.
Yeah, I'm not saying you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying this is like, for me, my job basically is to price things. Right.
Right, and the cheapest
So,
price, the shorter, the
prices,
cheapest
so,
price is
I
the
don't
shortest
get-
in mileage. That's
and I deal
dump
with-
trucking.
I deal with the private sector. The
Yeah.
private sector. I did public work in my previous job, but it's all private. So I don't care if you're black, white, Chinese.
Right, it's a
whoever's
bag.
gonna give us the, you know
That's
what I'm
it, it's a
saying? We trying to
bag.
make money.
Yeah.
Title, what do you call
I'm the
it?
lead estimator at a commercial. It's called a turnkey land development.
Yeah.
But
So-
let me say this.
Hold on, go ahead,
Let me-
Pete.
Can I say this? And that's the next level of bidding and getting these jobs, because when you, it's not just dirt, it's limestone.
Everything,
Yeah.
It's when
Rock,
you
rock, everything.
bid the price to pay for the material yourself
That's right.
and the trucking.
I just bid a
You're
job
making
Friday
money
on that.
both ways.
I got the dirt and
Because
everything, yes.
contractors add $2-3 a ton.
Right.
If not more.
More.
On the material.
Material.
Right.
Yeah.
As well as the hauling. So now you're making money off
So now
material
what Perry's
and the
talking
haul.
about, that's, now you talking about becoming wealthy.
Yes.
Not rich.
Yes.
You talking about wealth.
Trying to get wealthy.
You talking
Amari.
about
What we
wealth.
I ain't
doing?
even get to
We
read
gotta
it.
finish these contracts.
You hearing the word what, baby?
Sub.
I'm fresh into this.
Okay, no, that's why you here, sweetie. A subcon.
So like, what does that look like versus like having your own company, I guess?
No, so all the subcontractors, a subcontractor is this. Okay, Fab got a job that need 50 trucks. Fab only owns 15 trucks, so that means I need 35 more trucks. So I'm gonna call Foothills, I'm gonna call my guy, and I'm gonna call CEO Perry to get to that 50 mark. So they just became subcontractors.
But you have to, that goes back to what we've been saying from the beginning. With this industry, dump trucks, you have to network.
You have to.
It's not like a tractor. You can't just get on the load board. You have to network so that you can get people that run with you.
And the only thing that's good about the networking is you live in the community where your truck work at. We all live together, we church together, we go to the supermarket, we all live in the same community. So that's a real relationship. That's a real relationship. If you saw me on Trucker Hustle when they asked me about the relationship with the low boy, with the guy, that's a bullshit relationship. He don't, if your truck break down, he don't care about none of that. I had one of my subs break down the other day. My mechanic went and helped him out. Because he was right down the block. Relationships. That's all dump trucking is. Tractors, box trucks, nowhere near close to the money, the relationships, the headaches, nothing. My guy owns box trucks. He started with tractors. My guy who got the tandem, he's selling them because he got some of that dump truck blood and he like it. And you're gonna like it and you all gonna like it. Dee says she's scared to take the leap of faith. I get it because it's an expensive business to get into. But once you leap and you bite into that thing, oh, you on it. You on it. It will change your life. Ain't no turning back. It will change your life.
Let me add this. That it's only two things a dump truck will care about that you can get people to come and sub with you. What you paying?
That's right.
And when
you paying?
All they care about. And you can get other guys to come and work with you.
What's up, brother?
What you paying? When you gonna pay?
And see, I'm on the other side of it. So Sassy, thanks for inviting me to talk to Sassy this morning. So I'm on the other side. So I own banks. So I actually I'm a developer. So I'm on the other side of Amari.
Right, they got to come to you to get that bag. They get them to go. Right.
I tell everybody in this room, you want to network with developers. So how many people from Charlotte?
I'm not from here, but I live here.
Charlotte. Who's from Charlotte in here?
Y'all know Batesford Road? So I'm the guy that bought all the corners on Batesford Road. So I built the TD. I own the shopping centers where TD Bank and Chase Bank it sits today.
Nice.
The challenge that we had when I was building those shopping centers in the black community was three dump trucks delayed my job for 15 days because we couldn't find enough dump trucks. We hired a GC. They couldn't find enough dump trucks. They slowed our project down. We were doing infills. Didn't even understand it at the time. And so now I'm doing projects in Gastonia. So I do a lot of larger projects. But when I called Sassy this morning, I was asking you earlier, I said, how many dump trucks do y'all have in the room? Because I partner with different companies. And one on the call today, I'm texting, we are working with the airport, and we need 200 dump trucks.
We're in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Well, we
I need some dump trucks, I told you I need to get rid of it. No, but seriously,
So this is what happens there. You need 200 dump trucks, right? So you're a businessman. You into the banks, you into that.
I got everybody email.
I can guarantee you 200 dump trucks, but you're gonna have to guarantee me a piece of paper saying, Fab, this is your job.
That's how we do it.
And
that's what we're just texting about.
Sassy, get it, we good. That's it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get 20. My man gonna get 20. P.O. gonna get 20. I'm gonna tell Phil Hills to go get 10 or 20. And we gonna do it. And as long as we got that paper, we in it. We there. And so that's what this room does, man. And we can't, there's so many of you type of guys behind the scene, because we don't never run into you type of guys. And like you said, 3 dump trucks held your job up for 15 days.
It was a huge cost because it rolls up. You only saw the dirt moving. I saw numbers and the people, the contractors waiting.
Exactly.
We could have started asphalt.
So you didn't know Sassy then?
No.
We got on
the call was I was telling Omar I needed dump trucks. That's how we got on the call. And he said, well, come here. That's we called Sassy.
Oh shit, brother, we locked in, man. We locked in, bro. Huh?
Networking.
Oh, and then we got. That's what I'm saying. And that's how all of us will win, y'all. So you got a big dog like that got this big job, and he's not the job. He's the money. He's the money, and he know how many trucks is gonna carry the 200 dump trucks. That is 200 families that's changed forever because of a person and a connection and a relationship.
But I want to just point something out, and that's what I was talking about. Sitting at your table before you leave, meet the people at your
Right, I didn't even know who this guy was. Wow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You took my hand when you walked out. I thought, well,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect when I came in. When he walked in, he didn't even know me. Turned around and shook my
I
hand.
should ask
I was
because-
like, that's no banker move for me, because you shake someone's hand, you don't know them and say hi. It
That-
says something.
that's right, and that's the business, and so that means this guy. I didn't know who he was before he was the gazillionaire. I didn't know that, but it doesn't matter. He's still a human being, so it's respect. So if the guy sitting next to him only got $50 and he got 50, that don't matter. It's still respect. And that's what it's all about, man. So if you could take the respect and you could take the knowledge and then you could build a conglomerate. And that's how, bro, these white people been doing this shit for years. They've been doing it for years. And the problem with us is we want to outshine it for what? For what? It don't make sense, man. So look, I'm glad this happened today, sis. I'm glad you did this. You did your thing. I love you all the time. And I appreciate everybody coming. And y'all just holler at me, it's Buddy Fab on my Instagram, and we're gonna take it from there. What's up, Evan?
Alright, what somebody starting out, they want to get in the dump truck, but they got little or no capital. What institute or what grants they can get to get money?
I don't know about the grant business.
Are there anybody in this room?
Yeah.
I got a dream and a drive, but brother ain't got no capital.
Yeah.
That I list grant, I feel like the same amount of time that we spend on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know about.
I got a community I can send you the link.
Yeah, so you hook up with Britt, yeah. So hook up with Britt on that. And guys, with these grants and stuff, I mean, I didn't get started with grant. I got started with my 9,000 and my wife 4,000.
He keep trying to play you out of there. Yeah.
Well, am I lying? Well, how much you had?
It was more than 4.
Oh, okay, it was more than 4. Okay, well, whatever it was. I said it was 4. He said, all right, but whatever it was. But even though we put that together,
He always said it was 4.
after we put our money together, it become the 13,000. We didn't even have no fuel money. We couldn't even run the truck. We wasn't blessed like the Foothills to buy this thing 167,000. So we started with this 13,000. Now we like, oh my God, we don't have no fuel to put in the truck to go to work to make money. But that's when my guy Jake came involved, and that's why I respect him the way I do, because he carried me so I could carry myself. So when you get in this business, get somebody who you could trust, man, and somebody you could get your back, because you're going to need help.
Do y'all course break down all these?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
The
yes.
university, right? What's it called?
Dump Truck University. Our Dump Truck University is on our site. Y'all can check it out. And even though it breaks it down,
you still need.
You still need.
One more thing.
Yeah.
In the state of North Carolina, what kind of dump trucks you can run? Any size, right?
Any. So in each state, what my wife was talking about is this thing called a bridge law. Before you buy a dump truck, make sure you look up the bridge laws in the state that you live in. I had a guy in Arizona.
In Louisiana.
He was going to do a $200 phone consultation with me. This is just a couple of weeks ago. He said, Fab, don't worry about the $200. I can keep that in my pocket. I'm going to Google the information. He Googled the information. The guy went out and bought a brand new 2025 Kenworth for $312,000. He can't even use it in the state of Arizona. Texas is like North Carolina.
Yeah,
all of
everything.
Them. Everything. So make sure you look up your bridge laws in your state. The bridge law in Georgia says tandems only. I think South Carolina is triaxles only.
Yeah.
Triaxle.
And the DBE in Texas, you gotta have.
PA. Okay.
Remember we was doing hers? You gotta if anybody here in Texas for a DBE, you gotta have a truck.
Oh yeah, in Texas, if you do your DBE, you don't have to have a dump truck.
You just
gotta have a registered commercial vehicle.
Yep.
So you can have a tractor or whatever, a sprinter van.
You have a sprinter van, as long as it's commercial.
Yeah, as long as it's commercial. So make sure you guys look up your bridge laws before you go out there and spend $200,000 on a truck and then you can't run in the state that you're in. So and that's an important key factor is your bridge laws. Every state have a bridge law. North Carolina, you can run from tandems over to whatever. They don't care. I think South Carolina's triaxle, Georgia's tandems, Florida, I think you can run, just triaxle, South Carolina. It's just all, I can't remember all of them, but just look them up, y'all. Anybody else got something? What's up, brother?
If I want to bring my truck from up north down here to work with you, do I need to have my own MC or?
Just a DOT number.
I don't need nothing from you but a worker's comp and a W-9.
Oh, not
you ain't got to have no insurance on it. It was up to me. I don't.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah.
That's another thing about dump trucks. That don't matter to me. Like with the broker with the tractor, you got to have everything.
Yep.
But with me, all I need is a worker's comp and a W-9. I got guys right now who fall on hard times because the workers' comp is $1,500 one time for the year. So there's not a monthly payment. So when guys pay that, they usually have it for the whole year. So I just got a guy that called me the other day. He got 3 dump trucks. He fell on hard times. His insurance is off his trucks. I said, bro, as long as your workers' comp is in play, that's not my problem. So it's like I never even heard what he said. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's another thing about dump trucks, guys.
I have a question. As far as that is concerned, I started some of the process of creating a business, and I want to do like dispatching. I don't want to be kind of considered like a broker. Like I'm doing it under my
Dispatcher for what?
For dump trucks. So I'm doing it now because we have the dump trucks. But
Well, you are going to become a broker. You will be a broker. Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because you are the one who's going to dispatch the work out.
Yeah, it's not like a tractor.
Yeah.
It's
You're
not
a broker.
So I would be considered. So I would have to have people run under me. I would have to get like their like as far as like I was thinking. I didn't know. I was kind of winging it, but I was like I didn't want like if they said they had insurance, good, but I just didn't know like because when I worked with people before, they would tell me to send what is it that they send to their insurance?
A COI.
Your COI. Yeah.
So they would say send your COI to mine.
Yeah, well, only thing the people with a dump, the only reason they asking you for that COI is to see if you got workers' comp. They pressure off workers. That's all you need, right? Workers' comp and W-9.
But what if something happens? Like
it's on that truck.
That's your.
It wouldn't be on my business or me. It
What?
would be on that truck.
No.
It depends. So,
on what?
So like in development, right? What I do, right? If something happens on
The job site, okay.
the GC is sometimes held liable.
Yes.
Which is why a lot of these companies ask for a COI.
Yeah.
Because they just want to make sure that.
That's where your workers' comp coming at.
Yeah.
That's where your workers' comp coming
If
at.
not, they got to pay it.
Yeah, but so what happens is.
But what she's saying.
Because what I'm saying is like if I hire these trucks to work a job for me.
No, it's not gonna come back on you.
It's not going to come back on me.
No.
That's what the workers'
I had a
comp
truck
is
that
for.
turned that ripped down.
What if the accident or whatever is more than $1 million?
That has
It's
nothing
on their
to do
insurance.
with you. I had a truck that ripped down $800,000 worth of telephone lines.
What the
Bruh,
heck is he
I
doing?
wish you luck.
What, he had his bed up? Yeah, he had a bed up. He had the bed up?
Huh?
He had the bed up?
Had the bed up.
He had the better.
Because you got to remember, when I send some work, me and you have no paperwork filled out together.
Nope.
And this is why dump truck is so lovely. It ain't no Raycon sign.
So just
It ain't.
because someone is sending me a COI saying they do a certificate of insurance, saying they do have the insurance, if they truck caused an accident on a job site or whatever,
That COI has nothing to do with the accident.
Yeah.
When I ask you for your you know what that COI has something to do with? You know why I want your COI and your workers' comp? Tell them, babe. Why I want their workers' comp? Why I want their workers' comp? It has nothing to do with the accident.
No, for the taxes.
The taxes. That's all it's about. The taxes.
That's it.
That's it.
If you don't have workers' comp, and I run your truck all year like I'm running the foothills, and they don't have workers' comp, and when I come get audited, and they see that I paid the foothills $150,000 this year, if they didn't have workers' comp, it's all money. That's all. It's a money racket. I have to pay the taxes on that $150,000.
Yep.
That's all. It's not
That's
for
what the
an
workers'
accident.
comp is for.
I need to make sure then that people have
Workers' comp.
That's it.
And most of the insurance companies, you can because they're gonna send it to you.
Yes.
So you can make sure every couple of months.
Oh well, if you run a dump truck, you better ask
You
for it because
better be
you're going to
asking
get
for it.
audited.
I
Yeah.
have to be honest
Yes. That's all the workers' comp. It's not for accidents. So if I run foothills and all of these, they have an accident. Damn, bro, I'm sorry. Nothing comes on me. Yeah, they probably got it. Yeah, that's all the workers' comp is for tax purposes. Because we didn't have one we slipped one year and I had to pay back like $13,000. I made that guy go back and redo all of that stuff so I didn't have to pay that $13,000 because this was our purpose coming in the game. So I didn't know then. But it has nothing, I don't ask you for a COI for no accidents. I hope you don't have one, but if you do, it's on you. It had nothing to do with me. So that's another great, they have a COI and a W-9. That's it. That's it. That's why tractor trailer business would never compare to the dump truck business. Ever. Because you need cargo, you need insurance, you need this, you need that, you need that. The tractor trailer business have too much overhead for the amount of money that they pay those trucks. It's not worth it. Not worth it. But that's why it's so expensive to get into the dump truck game. But you don't have the overhead that you have for tractor business. Anybody else got something going on?
What's your favorite line?
What?
So while we got our finger on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to ask a clarifying question. When you get into an accident, and I'd like to ask from your personal experience, if one of your drivers do encounter an accident, what is the rate and the status of your insurance? Is it like a car? Yeah,
of course it goes up and stuff like that. But you okay, so Britain will run them tractors, right? And them tractors is a rating score. With your accidents, you know, when they go around and give you points if your tire's low, if your light is out, and then the lower your score is, the low board won't give you loads. Ain't none of that in the dump truck, bro. I don't care how many accidents you have. That truck runs go get some money.
It kind of ties into drivers, right? And I remember you talking about in your podcast about drivers can kill you.
Oh, that's
So what is your strategy and how do you sense a good driver?
There's no sensing. There's no strategy. You just.
Because some days they want to work, some days they don't want to work.
I'm not going to sit up here and hit you with the bullshit. It's none of that. Because nobody is a perfect driver. That's because they didn't spend that $250,000 for that truck. So that's where it stops at right there.
I'm a perfect driver.
Nobody's a perfect driver.
I'm a perfect driver.
So if you're a newbie, if you're a newbie, should you know how to drive your truck and be licensed to drive your truck?
Yes, I recommend everybody. If you're going to get into the dump truck business and you buying a truck, drive it yourself first. Drive it yourself first for the first year. I just recommend everybody that. Yes, get that license and drive your truck for the first year.
And not even for just. For me, I always tell people get that license because especially if you're gonna buy your own truck, you need to know how your truck run, how it operate, everything. Because you put somebody in it, they're gonna tell you all kind of lies.
And then that's one flip of it. I agree, drive your own truck, but my man, he owns 75 trucks and never drove a truck a day in his life. So it's a flip, you know, it's a flip. So if you coming in this business to be
but if you ain't got no money. And it's your first, you better drive that truck.
But that's why I say if you coming in this business to be because so you got guys who have one truck and own that truck and just drive. I know guys who've been driving trucks for 15 years, as long as I've been in the business. That's somebody who works for themselves, which is cool. I'm an entrepreneur. It's a big difference because you cannot run a business behind a sternum wheel. Now, if you just got that one truck and that's your life and that's your everything, that's what feeds you, you can do that. You work for yourself. I run 50 plus trucks a day. I can't get, my wife tell me, I said, damn, babe, the driver took off today. Babe, you better go drive that truck to get that money. I said, you can bump your damn shit. Babe, you better go. I said, man, are you crazy? I can do it.
Her face and everything.
So it will cost me more driving that truck than leaving it parked because I got to run too many businesses.
Yeah.
So that is all what you want to do. What you got, brother?
What do you pay for parking fees?
We about to get into the parking thing. I'm looking at some land now because I'm about to start the parking thing. So right now the parking thing is going for like $100 to $150 a month. What you paying on the land?
A month?
Yes.
Yeah, I might.
I'm paying $700 a month.
700 for three trucks? Oh, 4? So like 160, 175 a truck? Oh shit, that's high.
That's about right though because when I was parking my trucks, I was paying 160 160. I think a 160.
That's a whole other hustle, right?
Yes.
That's another hustle. So that's another thing.
What y'all paying in
That's about $150.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you paying five. Right, in Henderson, what you paying? 80. So it depends on where you live at. Yeah, it depends on where you live at.
I'm in Charlotte, that's Atlanta, so that makes sense.
Right, in Henderson, like he said, he's paying $80 for his tractors a month.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm paying for my dump trucks in the Durham area is $100. And in Henderson, my other lot I'm paying on. But the key is now what we're doing now, we're looking for some land so we can own it. And that's what we got to start doing, y'all. We got to start owning it. So in the position I'm in now, I'm strong. I could go to the bank and get a loan for anything. So why not go get that loan for that? It ain't coming out my pocket. I use them people money to make money. I use his money to make money. I don't use my bread to make the bread. You know what I'm saying? I use they, and that's what the name of the game is. That's what the name of the game is. So 600,000, some land we got by the lake. I go buy that, and I put my trucks on it, which are going to park for free. And now all of y'all going to start parking. So now I got another business and another stream of income. So that's that. This is what your credit do for you. Don't use your bread because we don't have enough bread anyway compared to what they got. You know what I'm saying?
They got it all.
What if you're working on your credit and you got your credit up and stuff like that? You try to go to the bank and get the loans.
Well, your first truck, your credit means something, but they don't care.
Yeah.
They want that 30%.
Yeah. Especially this your first commercial vehicle.
Yeah, they want
you high risk. They don't trust
30%.
you.
I know somebody who just went with a credit score like strong like mine. They had to put down 70,000. They don't care about that because they have to build a relationship.
So if that's the case, what's the best way if you ain't got that 70,000?
A used truck.
Yeah.
So where maybe that 70 will go to maybe 30 or 40.
If your credit is good, you do have the 70,000. You just have to figure out a different way of sourcing your down payment.
Right.
Yeah. Because you can go through your bank and get, because some banks do commercial loans, depending on your bank.
I just got a Navy business. Which banks do that? They told me I gotta have them for about a year or so.
Yeah,
Navy do it. Yep, Navy do it.
Navy
do they still do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No doc loans?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like the commercial loan.
Yeah.
Truist do it. Yeah.
And then with that commercial loan, be careful coming out that commercial loan. You really want more of a personal loan because they feel more comfortable with the personal. Because once you say commercial, that means
it's high risk.
That means that you're taking a chance on something. So that means they have to take a. Am I correct, bro?
Yeah.
And that means they have to take a chance on you. So, but you got to be careful with these loans because once you get these, like my guy, he just got 3 loans to put down on the truck. He got these 3 loans he got to pay back, the truck payment. And now his truck been down for 2 months.
But that's why I say if you go through your bank and let them, that would be my personal, like if you can
get your credit right, you get your personal loan.
Like utilizing your existing funding. I mean, people don't realize they can use it in home equity lines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Home equity lines, stuff like that. Yeah, yes. You just gotta figure it out. That's why when I first started this, what I said, you gotta be right for this shit, bro. I could talk trucking all day.
You got to be built for this thing.
If you ain't, like you just say, you got to use your house, your funding, anything. You got to figure it out, man. That's it. What's up, brother?
Got pushed out.
Who?
So
yes, ma'am.
if you had a tractor and you financed and paid it off, and you want to get a dump truck, that's not going to be first time.
Right. Now, how much was your tractor when you first?
39 when I got it.
39,000. 9 times 10, you went to a small funding company, and these small funding companies, they don't even report.
Yeah. So it's still gonna be
It's like the first time.
Yeah.
So when me and my wife and I bought our first truck, never was late on one payment. Cause I was blind back then, and so when I go get my new truck, I'm like, well, we good. I didn't even know that some companies don't report, and the reason they don't report because it costs them to report, and they can't afford it.
Yep.
So I've been paying all these payments on time, trying to get my credit right, and I'm being late on my house note, which reports. I'm being late on my house note, but see, this is why these rooms are good. So I'm telling my wife, forget the house note. The house can't feed us. The truck is what's gonna feed us. But not knowing then, they wasn't even reporting. So I could have been late on that 10 times and it wouldn't have hurt me. So 39,000, they probably didn't report.
I got another thing you might be able to do for those of you who have trucks that are paid off. You can use the paid off truck for collateral.
Yep.
So that's another option.
Because you ain't going to use that.
And for you guys who have tractors, and if you have tractors and they not the sleepers, what they call, baby, the tractors.
Cab?
Day cabs.
Yes.
I turned the day cab into a tandem dump truck. It cost me around $50,000 to do it because when the tractor business got slow, I parked all my tractors and sold most of them. So I took one and I turned it into a tandem, and it cost me about $50,000 with a 2018 Kenworth. A 2018 Kenworth tandem today will cost you maybe $130,000 to $150,000. So I got a 2018 tandem, brand new truck, 18 for $50,000. So you got to use your use your wits. You got to hustle this thing. It just don't, even though Fab is telling you, you still got to figure it out.
You got to use it's a fabricator, right?
Yeah.
Fabricator.
Huh?
Didn't the fabricator, that's how you...
Yeah, you got to fabricate it to a dump truck. Yeah, fabricate it to a dump truck, yeah. So that's it, man. I'm glad all of y'all came. I hope I can help any of y'all any way I could. Appreciate y'all all for coming to chill with us and, get this knowledge. And just remember this, guys, when you leave. Just because it's bad today don't mean it's going to be bad tomorrow, man. And it takes time, man. It takes time. I thought about giving up, throwing this thing away. It just was beating me down. But just lock in, man. And you guys got what we didn't. You definitely got what I didn't have when I started. You got this. You got the Fabs. You got the Sash. You got the Brandies. You got the D's. So take this thing, put your twist to it. But remember, if you not right, nothing else is going to be right. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Mr. Perry. Do you have anything that you would like to input or say? Y'all, this is Mr. Perry, just in case some of y'all don't know. This is the other money man right here. This guy right here. He runs a lot of trucks, but is there anything that you might just want to say to anybody here?
Just God bless. I was delighted to be here. I believe we should always be forever learning, and so I was just happy to be here and hear some things myself, and I got some ideas myself. Just great to follow you guys as you guys follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, and so to see you guys and man, black excellence. I love it when you're in the room with black excellence. I just love that.
Well.
No, hold on. And now this guy that just sat here and he's ready to, my guy Perry, you talking about a guy who run a multi-million-dollar dump truck company. And just look at the humble, just listen to him. Just listen how humble he is just to be in a room with just all of us together. And that's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about, man.
So before everybody leaves, y'all don't have to leave. Y'all got until 6 o'clock to be here. Please go downstairs and drink and eat some food. Take it home. I don't care what you do with it. We got lamb chops and chicken. You know what I'm saying? They're good, I'm gonna tell it. But before we leave, I just wanted to tell y'all this. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming to this event. I met Fab literally through somebody in trucking, and I was on my truck driving. Remember Fab? And I came on your live? Remember? And you came to my first event?
Oh, yes.
And I came on his live, but I wanted to tell y'all that in the beginning of this year, I lost $50,000. I invested $50,000 in the business, and I was depressed. I was crying. I was sleeping on my mama's couch. I didn't have nothing. I was calling him every day, ready to go risk it all. And I had to really humble myself. I had to put my pride to the side. I had to go drive for somebody again after being a boss. You feel me? And in 6 months, I done built myself all the way back up from a dump truck, one dump truck. So I'm telling y'all this to say, this can change your life. These dump trucks can change your life, whether it's you driving for somebody, whether you drive your own truck, whether you moving trucks for somebody, it can change your life, but you cannot give up. You literally have to give it your all because trucking is a cutthroat game. It's not easy.
It's a dog.
But if you get out here and you make connections with people and you do good business with people, you will be very successful in this business. So that's my little spiel. I love y'all. I'm glad y'all came. Y'all go downstairs, mingle, ask some questions, and I'll see y'all next time.